Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Probably going to be the last video about Blade and Soul Neo. What we are looking at right here is my dead clan, our dead clan. As you can see, the last login dates, we all pretty much collectively quit 2 weeks ago, some people a few days earlier. And this means for us, this game has barely lasted 2 months. And I kind of want to make this video like an open letter at NCSoft to tell you what went wrong, why you have lost us. We have been a semi-progressing, casual kind of guild. I was probably amongst the most geared people. I have 850 AP, massive crit stats. I played the game non-stop for weeks and also invested like 200-300 euros. And I am quitting because there are so many things wrong with this game. You have implemented systems that break the game, and I think what went wrong here is that you used Neo as a short-term cash grab. You implemented systems that were outrageously pay to win. There's no way to get purple skill books reliably as a casual player or even as a free-to-play player. And even with my 200-300 euros in the game, I only managed to have like 2 purple skills, and one of them, no, 2 or both of them were free skill books, I think, from the level 50 and from the battle pass, and those both were extremely useless. So yeah, if you have bad luck with your skills, you can't pretty much compete with anyone. You have to buy skills from the marketplace for gems worth multiple hundred euros for one single skill. You, like, even in the past when Blade and Soul got more pay to win more and more progressively, we all started in like 2016. And we quit live service after like 5 years in 2021 because it got more and more pay to win. But even then, even if you were a free-to-play player back then and you were competing against a whale, at least you both had the exact same skill set, and that isn't granted here anymore. The whole thing just gets worse with skill stacking, and I cannot see why you are doing this. Why you need all this pay to win, because in my opinion there is plenty of monetization options for this game. Just taking a look at the live service wardrobe, you have like 5,000 cosmetics for Blade and Soul. You already have those. You already have those resources. You have enough cosmetics to fill the game shop, the web shop, with a new costume every week for the next 10 years. You could even implement costumes into every battle pass, 2 or 3 costumes into every battle pass. People would buy that shit like crazy. You could make events implementing costumes with them. But I'm rotating the same 3 costumes and the game is out for 2 months because you're not caring about any about that. All you care about is the fucking whales and how much money they spend. You decided to make this game for 0.0005% of the population, and if only 0.005% of the population can actually play the game, as we saw with the BSH releases, which is like one major point why we are all quitting, because even I, with my big gear and 850 AP and big crit stats, I can barely do BSH 1 and I cannot do BSH 2. Massive fail. I've played the game for weeks, 10 hours a day plus, because I had vacation and was written ill, and I cannot compete. Even with putting it like the most amount possible, I cannot compete. And I was not even free to play. I spent some money. So yeah, you lost us there. Even though you have plenty of options to monetize the game, you decided to go with the most predatory terms, with the most vile tactics to squeeze out the money out of people, and this is your result. Your game will die within weeks. Not even months, it's just a few weeks. And the company, I know NCSoft is struggling financially, And I cannot see how they can see what they are doing wrong. This game could be extremely lucrative. It's a great looking game with great looking costumes. And everybody knows costumes are the end game. You could finance this game with just costumes probably, because you would have a massive player base that would buy these costumes. But instead you focus on the 2-3 players that spend $20,000 in 2 months. Well, yeah, there you have it. These systems are just whack. For us also, the point is that you removed all the major mechanics from cold storage, BSH, from poor run. Like, there are a serious lack of mechanics, and it's all just enriched timers and DPS based. So everything that was great about the dungeons in Blade and Soul had one of the best dungeons, one of the best raids in the entire MMORPG community, in my opinion. There were complex mechanics that required multiple people to play these mechanics, to know what they are doing. Now it's just, here's a big fat mob, hit it with all you got, and if you didn't spend enough, you're not going to clear it. That's all. There are no hard modes anymore, there is no challenge modes anymore, there are no raids anymore. You just don't care. And you could have easily implemented all of that because you already had it. This is just a recycled game. Blade and Soul Neo is just a recycled game, and you did nothing. You recycled all that is bad and made it even worse. That's what you did. So yeah. I'm sorry for all you guys that loved my videos. There will probably not come anymore because we are quitting, as I said multiple times already. Thank you for all the support. I made major gains throughout this game on my YouTube channel. Sad to see that go away, but maybe I will find a new game that I can make content of. And I hope to all that still play Neo that you have a great time regardless. Have fun while you can. For us, sadly, the game is just not fun anymore. It's just a mindless grind fest of running the same dungeons that, by the way, just drop nothing at all. You can run purple dungeons all day long and get nothing but green books. Fucking green books. That you then can trash and transmute at a 20% chance to get a useless blue book. And if you have 20 useless blue book skill fragments, you can try to 20% chance to get a useless purple skill book. It's a horrible system to progress. There's zero fun in it. It feels like doing a core. It feels like you're getting nothing in return. You have all this blessing and spend all your blessing by running dungeons, and at the end you have gained nothing. And even worse, the DDoS is not even a reason why we are quitting. It was quite playable in between, and the DDoS was not a major problem. But the point is, the only reason that we could still keep up playing is the DDoS compensation. Imagine how we would have progressed if we wouldn't have gotten 3 major DDoS compensations that have bombarded us with gold and blessing. If you wouldn't have that, I would probably be 100 AP less, 500 crit damage, crit rate. My stats would be horrible because I would have not had the resources to progress my gear at any level. So yeah, that's a little bit of my rant, a little bit of feedback to NCSoft, which they probably will never see, but I'm trying regardless. And yeah, write down your opinions below in the comments. I hope you're having a great time. And if you don't have fun with Blade and Soul Neo, just quit. You will find a new game. My guys and we are just started paralyzing Terra on some private server, and it's just a million times better, even though it looks like a very, very old game and is a very old game. But we're having more fun there than on this Neo relaunch of Blade and Soul that did everything wrong possible. Yeah, that's from me. I'm out. I hope you have a great time. See you around.